Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristin, and today we are doing all the things in the craft room. We are going to clean it, declutter, organize, and hopefully keep it that way. I have a ton of stuff in here that just does not belong, or things that really just need to get put away or get out, or if I know I'm not going to use it and it's been here a while, it's just gotta go. So anyways, you guys, let's get into decluttering and cleaning, and we'll see how far we get. This might be a part 1 and a part 2, so we'll see. Let's go. I wanted to start on this side of the room because obviously this is where the door is, and if there is so much stuff in front of the door, we cannot get in. Like, I cannot get in this room at all. That's how bad it started out. So the first thing I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and clear off this bookshelf. This is the most used area. I go back and forth this bookshelf constantly. It has my paintbrushes on here, puffy paint, markers, it has paint, it has all the things that I use for crafting. So I really wanted to get this more organized and add more things to this area that I use on a day-to-day basis, or at least when I craft. It would just be so much easier. So the first thing I did was clear everything off and then wipe everything down. Next, I just started putting everything back kind of the way it was. I did want to organize the paints just a little bit more just to make them look nicer. I do just add a lot of things to these as far as like chalk paste. When I use a chalk couture, I just kind of toss them on here, and I really just wanted this to be paint, and I wanted chalk couture to kind of have another section because I don't use them usually at the same time. So I kind of just put my most frequent colors that I use in the front and then so forth, and I think this just works so much better than I can actually see the colors that I have. I don't have a ton. I don't use a ton of color, and that's just the way I like it. I love using glass jars. I think that they make everything look so good, and you can see what's inside of them, or if you are running low. Now, I grabbed this basket from the closet that we've had, and I just needed something larger for chalk couture. I have this tin bucket that I've used for the past few years, and I'm just kind of outgrowing it, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was together because most of this was just in different areas of the craft room. I did know where they were, but it just makes it so much easier having everything in one place. All the chalk couture accessories were in that basket. I ended up moving it to the bottom shelf along with the chalk paste, and it's just going to make everything so much easier all in one place. Now I had to work on the paintbrushes. Now I have a lot of paintbrushes, and I probably only use 10 to 20 of them total. So I did go through them and get rid of a lot, especially the ones that were hard and crusty, or just the ones I would never use in a million years that I've had. You always get the packs of paintbrushes, and then you don't always use every single one. So those are the ones that I kind of got rid of. Next, I went into the closet because I did want to take some of the items from the closet and move it to that bookshelf. This closet, I just kind of throw a bunch of stuff in here. It's not super organized. It doesn't look that bad. A lot of the items that I got in here, these clear bins, are all from Dollar Tree, which I do really, really like. They do make things just a lot easier. They're thinner, and you can stack them, which is super great. But I did have to get everything cleared out. Had some of these extra cube bins, so I figured I might as well go ahead and use them. I have a ton of yarn. I'm not a yarn fan, but my daughter did do a art project, so she ended up acquiring like a ton of yarn. I don't love the feel of it. I don't use it very often, but of course it needed a larger bin because we just had them all in these bags, and I needed to do something with them. I didn't want to throw them away because you just never know when anyone is going to need to use yarn for an art project. Once that was done, I put that on the top of the shelf, and then I just went ahead and wanted to go through the florals. I did end up getting rid of quite a bit of these these because a lot of the times these are the ones that I just reuse and rip off projects if I am not going to save them. And a lot of them just had so much hot glue on them. I couldn't believe that I saved so many of these items. I think that I am definitely a floral hoarder when it comes to flowers because I just don't want to get rid of anything, because when you're making wreaths and just little fun things, you don't need to rip apart an entire stem. And now that Dollar Tree, the flowers have gone up in price, I'm really kind of stingy on these, so I don't do a ton of wreaths anymore, although I do find some really good deals on florals at Dollar General. Now I have a ton of this puff paint, and I don't know why I had it in two different spots. It seemed to look cute and I thought it was going to work, but I figured that it would all fit in one bin, so why not throw everything in one bin? Why just have a ton of different bins for the same exact thing? So I just went ahead and added to this larger one, and like I said, these larger bins with the lids came from Dollar Tree, I want to say a year or two ago. For the floor area of the room, I did have some long greenery stems I want to use kind of when I style things for YouTube videos. So I just went ahead and added them to a smaller bin, and I ended up adding that into the closet. Now this is where I started piling things and piling things on top of things on top of things. I did lose a hook for my COUTURE, so they just ended up kind of on the floor, and then I would get something from the thrift store and throw that on top of them. And this is kind of how this corner accumulated with just things, or I started to make piles of things I was going to make and never did. So I figured I need to take care of these COUTURE items first, and once that was done, I did hang them up, and you'll see later on where I did. Folded up this burlap. I did a burlap video a few weeks ago, and I still never took care of it. And I just kind of went along and just figured out what I wanted to keep in here. A lot of my thrift items do go in the garage because I have to sand them first normally. So I did end up going to get this larger box so I could start putting things in there, bringing it out to the garage. So I just didn't lose a ton of space in the craft room. Like, that's kind of what happened here. I was like, okay, I know I'll use all this stuff. I brought it in and it sat for months on end, and I never did any sort of crafts with them. So I do have a lot to do, but this larger box right here helped so much in the process of cleaning everything up. It almost cleared this entire area out. Next, I wanted to do my little Cricut area. Now, I only do Cricut over in this area. I just usually turn my chair around and I work that way. I'm very disappointed in myself that I kind of just threw everything on the ground and never took care of it. I know things are expensive, and honestly, I'm ashamed that I just kind of let this area get out of hand. I was making a last minute Valentine t-shirt for my daughter, and obviously, like, things just got seriously out of hand over here. I don't even have an excuse for it. Like, I really just need to take accountability that I obviously am a mess and I do not clean up my craft supplies, and this is the price that I pay, is a good 4 hours in this craft room cleaning it, and I didn't even finish the entire craft room. So maybe I'll learn my lesson, maybe not. Sometimes, or as if you're a crafter, like, you know, it just kind of gets out of hand sometimes. Let me know in the comments below if you are a messy crafter and you leave your stuff behind, or if you actually do clean your stuff up. I do wash my paintbrushes, I do unplug my glue gun and kind of throw away the cardboard that I use, but other than that, that seems to be about it. Last area that I worked on was this area over here. I didn't do a whole lot with it because I'm not really sure if I want to take a whole lot down. I should organize a little bit better over here, but for now, I really just want to get the things cleaned up off the floor. So for now, this will be just fine. It's kind of like my fun area, and I just kind of like the way it looks. It's still really fun. Okay, I have been working on this for around 4 hours now, and I'm only halfway done, and I'm tired. So I'm going to show you guys what I did now and then come back for a part 2 if you want to see the entire thing clean, but right now, share with you what I did. All right, when you walk into my craft room, this is on the left-hand side. So I kind of did the left side plus this whole floor area, which it looks so much better. I still need to organize some things, but honestly, I wanted to clean more than anything because it's really hard to get in here. So I ended up having to move these transfers over because they just kept falling where they were, which was making everything messy and ruined. This area stayed the same. This is just like my charging stuff, what I need for my camera, and it has to stay like that or I lose it. These bins I did not change. I think I might go through them, but it just has like galvanized. I keep these ones pretty organized. They don't change. I don't use a whole lot. This is an area I really wanted to change. So I still have a spot here for something. And then I just wanted things more available. This I just organized and cleaned. Up here is like puffy paint. I make tumblers, which are really fun to do. And then glue, because I always need it and it's always in the closet. And I usually can't get to the closet. So I love this bookshelf. I also have just like some wood items down here. And then this is just something I made. And then we're gonna go down here, and this is what I'm really excited for, is all the COUTURE stuff available right here. So I can just grab this whole basket if I want, or all of my like squeegees are here. Literally everything that I need for COUTURE is here, along with the paste. I went through all of those. And unfortunately, they don't last longer than about 6 months after you open things. So I did have to throw around 15 away. They were crusty and I've had them for so long. The closet really needs to be painted or something, and a new doorknob. But I have never seen it this clean in my life. It may not stay this way because I do have other things to clean, but I don't see what else I would put in here. So I have my rub-on transfers and stickers, like cords, painting stuff. We have placemats and peel and stick wallpaper. These are flowers that I've ripped apart and reused, and I just have a bin of them. These are full stem florals, and then this is just some thrift stuff that I want to redo. And then up here, I have 2 bins. You saw me organizing this. This is just yarn, and I threw a big roll of burlap in there. This one I'm kind of scared to toss down, but it's just floral items. So I got a lot of like floral foam in there and a bunch of moss. This one is just right here because it's already open. So that's the closet, and I am super happy. I'm super happy with this. I can actually walk to it, which it's been a really long time since I could even step foot this close into the closet without having to walk over things. All right, over here is just some fun stuff my kids make. So I like to leave this fun. It's not perfect. I have like a little printer. So we did Little Simpsons. I thought those are funny. And then like my daughter's drawn me a lot of things. My youngest daughter's made me stuff. Pictures. My daughter made this a couple years ago in pottery or art class. And then just some random things. My daughter also makes little bookmarks. Like, how cool are those? And then she's made me a little cow one, and then this is a Goodwill one because I like shopping at Goodwill. It's kind of a joke, but I actually really ended up liking it. So anyways, over here is clean. I didn't organize anything yet, which I may just do that in a different video and share how I do things, but it's pretty simple around here. Like, this is COUTURE. Like, what you see is what you get. These could probably be cleaned out. Those could probably be cleaned out, but I kind of just, doesn't look too bad. And this is actually really clean. I have printers here. This is all of notebooks, planner, computer, microphone. This was in the closet, and I thought that I barely use scrapbook paper because it's always tucked away, so I will go through this and organize it, but for now I wanted it out. And I think if things are out more, I'll use them. I'm not sure, but that's just the way I'm looking at it right now. So this whole area is done. I am so happy with it. I wish the entire place looked like this, but I am actually pretty winded. I've been sick, so I keep losing my breath for whatever reason. Okay, so over here I also cleaned and vacuumed. I didn't share that, but I had a vacuum. And this whole area is clean now, thankfully. The Cricut stuff could be organized a little bit better. I may do that. I don't love this like I used to, so I might end up putting the vinyl with the scrapbook paper. I don't know yet, but I do like having both of these out. Not that I use them at the same time, but I'm not sure. But there's that. More chalk couture. This is where the chalk couture kept falling off the wall, and it literally ripped the wall apart. So I gotta fix that too. This needs to get organized still, and this whole area has to get organized as well. It's a lot. I don't think this will take as long as the other side because there's not a lot of organizing, it's just moving things around or putting it in a home or getting rid of it. A lot of this stuff I made, and then when I make things, I style it, so I take so much stuff down off of here and move it to the floor, and then I walk away. Shelving that was in a different room could probably leave. I just brought my X tool up, so that needs to get set up, and all this needs to get off of it so I can actually use it. And then my desk is a giant mess, but I have so many fun ideas for so many different things. These I just got from Chalk Couture. It came in a 3-pack. Like, how cute are those? So yeah, there's still so many things I need to do on this side of the desk. It still is bad, but I did just bring all of my Easter stuff up and grab a couple things from Hobby Lobby. So I'm excited to do those. But yeah, this, I think this will take me like a couple hours. Nothing like 4 hours at all. So you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know if I motivated you to get a room done in your house, whether, even if you don't have a craft room, just any kind of room that looks like a hoarder. By the way, my front porch is right here. So I can never keep these windows open because like someone is gonna think that I never cleaned this house, and it's just this room. It's just this room that is really, really hard. But anyways, I'm sure the UPS guy loves looking into these windows at nighttime. But if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. Till then, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!